Hi Aquarius, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We are doing your weekly messages for next week, so we'll get straight into it. First up, we have Antelope Spirit, and it says life is speeding up. So this card is about how you might need to make sure that you are keeping up with whatever's happening in your life, because things are about to move really quickly. So don't get overwhelmed by this card. Good things are coming, but you just need to make sure that you keep up with these good things coming in, because it's about to get exciting. Then we have the third quarter moon, and it says adjustments are required. So this is basically saying that something that's happening in your life or a situation at the moment is basically like things you can still get what you want, but you might need to just change course a bit, whether that's change course in a completely different direction, or whether that is just making a few adjustments to the situation. There is some sort of change that's needed here, and you'll know what that is. And then we have happy. So you are going to be in a space of having some sort of happiness come in, some sort of joy. You're just going to be in a good mood the whole week, even if things are a little bit, chaotic. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for my angelic Aquariuses? Although I'd probably say you're the opposite of angelic. Too mischievous for that. So what is coming in for Aquarius? What are the messages? And what does Aquarius need to know? Okay. So first up, we have the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Fool. We have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck then we have Justice, we have Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. So, Aquarius, at the bottom of the deck, these are things that either you don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows. So there's definitely some sort of balance coming in here. Maybe karma's getting involved in some way. Things were maybe a bit unfair in the past, and this is basically saying that things are getting balanced out. It could be having to do something to do with like court, or just a decision of something that like the decision will go in your favor, but you might not get absolutely everything that you want, type of thing. But it will be a fair outcome for you and another person. It could have to do with work, or with some sort of skill that you've been working on. Something along those lines of a work situation, something that you put a lot of work into. And the Knight of Swords, it's going to happen extremely quickly. You might not expect it. Maybe someone is actually coming running towards you in some way, and that's that life is speeding up. Okay. So we have, right in the center of your reading, we have the Ace of Cups. So this could definitely have to do with romance here. But what's happening here is that you want some sort of new beginning. You might have some sort of renewed love for a person if you're with them, or it could be that you want a new beginning with the person, but you do also, maybe there's an offer being presented to you, of an offer of love or joy or happiness. With that, the same as the happy energy here, and it will make you extremely happy. But there is some sort of opportunity that's being offered to you here. If it's about business, it's a creative opportunity. Then we have the King of Wands. So I do feel like this is a person that knows what they want, and they are determined to come straight at you and give you this offer. They are very mature, but they're also very kind of like exciting and very like, I'm feeling very good looking. And they just, like I said, they know what they want. They don't have these questions or confusion or anything like that. Then we have the Fool. So there's definitely some sort of new beginning here with the Ace of Cups and the Fool. And I feel like you're needing to trust the universe with this and take the leap of faith, and look at things from a more curious mindset, like be inquisitive about this. Take a childlike approach in the way of like you're open. Let's see what happens, you know. You're not tied down into anything. Then we have the Seven of Cups. So there is definitely some sort of decision that needs to be made here, and you might have a lot of options to choose from, and this offers maybe standing out for you because it can offer you either something that's abundant in some way or bringing you prosperity, like financial stability in some way, or it could be an absolute commitment here, so, or marriage or something along those lines. So we do have the Nine of Swords here. So you could be feeling a bit... Sorry, Aquarius, my battery died there on the camera. But what I was going to say here is that, luckily I caught it in time and I didn't carry on with the reading like I usually do. So with your day-to-day life next week, there is something that's kind of stressing you out. It could be that you're having some sort of insomnia, or you're just feeling extremely anxious about something, but there is something that is making you feel a little bit like you're not able to continue in some way, and maybe that's the energies of like something going super fast that you're like, oh, I can't deal with this. Three of Swords is in your feelings and in your relationships, so there could be some sort of disappointment that happens next week, or you're feeling heartbroken. There could have been like a third party situation in some way, but I don't see any other cards for that. Maybe the Seven of Cups only. But there could just be that there's an energy of thinking about some sort of hurt that's really getting to your heart next week. We will get some clarifiers on this. And I feel like this hurt is making you think, okay, I'm no longer going to open my heart up here. I'm protecting my heart, and I'm going to think logically about the situation. I'm not going to let my feelings lead the way. So whatever that is, you are just analyzing a situation before you get straight into it. You could be being a little bit cold at the moment, and not in the way of, you know, what would you say? Like, not in the way of being rude or anything, but you're just like, just not going to open myself up just yet. And then we have the Seven of Wands here. So in one of your goals, you could be feeling a bit guarded, feeling like you need to stand up for yourself in some way, and you do have like a higher ground to stand on here, or like a leg to stand on when it comes to like fighting your fight in some way. So let's get some clarifiers, because I am very nosy with what is going on here. Okay, so first let's clarify all three cards underneath the deck. It's Justice, Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. We have Judgment in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like maybe before, either you or someone else was like ignoring the call here. You guys weren't wanting to go ahead with the situation, or you knew what needed to be done, but you weren't doing it. And you were just ignoring what like Archangel Gabriel was trying to tell you. And you know what this is, what you were ignoring. Maybe you were ignoring healing in some way, or the wisdom or the knowledge that you've gained from years of experience in something, and you were finding it difficult to acknowledge that, and to wake up to whatever this solitude is that you need to take time by yourself in some way. So, but the justice will come in here. So I do feel like it's more about someone else who maybe needed to heal and didn't wake up to the situation. That balance is now coming in some way. And then we have, okay, so let's see, what's the Ace of Cups? The World in reverse. Okay, so maybe the return of something. Oh my God, how synchronistic. Look at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. So I do feel like this could be a renewed love of some sort. Like something coming back, maybe something that had ended previously that is now coming back in some way. Okay, so what is this Nine of Swords? Six of Wands. Okay, so something could be stressing you out. Either it's got something to do with you feeling like you're not supported in some way, or it could have to do with like you being out in the spotlight or thinking about some sort of success in a situation, or like leveling up in something, maybe a promotion or something like that. Like it's just some form of feeling like you need support in some way, or that you need to like show face. But you're feeling all stressed out and anxious and upset, and maybe not sleeping, but like, and that's at nighttime. But like in the daytime, you're like, oh no, everything's fine, nothing's wrong, everything's all good, like I'm perfect, I'm doing so well. We do have the Devil at the bottom of the deck here, Capricorn energy. So this also could have to do with some sort of attachments going on here. Possibly some sort of maybe unhealthy attachments, addictions of some sort, or even a codependency. But whatever this is, you do need to break free from this, but it's stressing you out. So what's the Three of Swords? The Chariot in reverse. You're finding it difficult to move on from a situation that was very painful, where maybe you felt very betrayed. It could definitely be a third party, with the Ten of Swords being there, but it doesn't have to be. So it's just feeling betrayed after and finding it difficult to move on from a situation. What's the Queen of Swords here? Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I do feel like you are protecting your heart right now. You could be like cutting someone out, or just trying to focus on yourself, maybe trying to nurture yourself, and you're being this way because you're trying to give yourself some self-care. So what is the Seven of Cups? King of Swords. So we do have the Queen and King of Swords. So there definitely could be some sort of breakup here. Five of Pentacles in the shadows. So there's definitely some sort of breakup between you and another person. It doesn't have to be a breakup of an actual relationship. Very well could be a divorce of some sort. But whatever this is, and it could have even been financial difficulty, maybe to do with like a leader of some sort. But with the Seven of Cups and the King of Swords, this is also some sort of information coming in that's needed to make a decision, or that's needed so that you can get rid of any sort of confusion. So what is, and it's communicating clearly with someone as well, or someone communicating clearly with you to get out of some sort of confusing state. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Oh, Empress. Yeah, so this could be definitely, and then we have the Page of Pentacles in the shadows. So it definitely could have to do with some sort of nurturing energy here, or like a life partner, or just being in this place of being in the receiving mode for any sort of abundance coming your way, being open to any sort of opportunities, but also in a way grounding yourself, maybe spending some time out in nature. You might need to even go like take off your shoes and your socks and go barefoot onto the ground, like to just get out in nature. Maybe that's going to help you connect in some way, to bring in some sort of stability for you. But it's also just birthing things, like manifesting something, but then being open to receiving it, and then actually like bringing that into reality. Okay, so let's move on to your love reading. Now, the whole thing could be about love, but this is specifically just love, okay? So what does Aquarius need to know for next week in their love life? Conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Okay. And in the bottom of the deck, we have heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and messed up. Definitely with the Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Very guarded energy here when it comes to a relationship, and swords, a lot of swords could be decisions that need to be made as well, and also the Seven of Cups is a decision as well. So what else for Aquarius for next week? Escaping, avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. That definitely could be you. Maybe there's a conversation that needs to be had for clarity or for closure of some sort. But it's like you guys are both kind of like stonewalling each other in some way. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Yeah, so like I said, like you guys need to actually speak. There's some sort of truth that's not being spoken here. What else? For Aquarius, we have thinking, missing you, craving, and desiring. So they definitely do miss you. They do want to come in and apologize and ask for forgiveness and, you know, see if they can make things work again. Maybe it's the hot and cold energy that's here as well. Like 1 minute they're, oh no, I'm done with this, and the next, so 1 minute they're King of Swords, and the next minute they're King of Wands. Like, oh, I want you, I'm coming in. Oh no, I'm cold and don't come near me. Oh no, I'm warm and, you know, I want you. So it could be that energy. Definitely a hot and cold. Okay, so let's get some romance angels for you, Aquarius. So what does Aquarius need to know? Okay, that fell down on the floor. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. What else? We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And look, right on the escaping. How synchronistic is that? And what else? Why do they always have to fall on the floor? We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I feel like maybe you're the one who's missing them and craving for them to come back. And this is saying like you need to be in this attraction mode, this Empress mode, where you're actually enjoying the moment, or you're just enjoying life. Like stop and smell the roses, like this woman is doing here in the picture. So you might need to do that and actually just enjoy your life instead of constantly pushing your energy or your thoughts on them. And because we also have here codependency in the shadows, addictions are affecting your romantic love life. And we did see the devil earlier as well, which is synchronistic with that. So let's get some messages from your person, from their higher self. What would they say? We have, I wish I could share my good news with you. What else? Oh, almost fell on the floor. I will wait for a sign from you. And one more. We have, I left you before you could leave me. And look, that's also on for yourself. Okay, so Aquarius, I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.